It's kind of ridiculous, but at the same time, it's going to look really good in photos, which is all that matters.
Yep, I follow that one.
Today I'm going to meet with my friend Melanie Bunting Seymour at a house that she is working on that she's about to put up on the market. If it involves a house, Melanie does it. She buys houses, she renovates them, she sells them, she stages them, and she does an amazing job of the interior. But just like everybody else, sometimes it takes a little bit of extra help to get on that exterior styling.
This property is ideal for what we do as renovators. This was a perfect bungalow that really was one of the last ones on the street that needed to be revived.
Seems like there's a house like this in every neighborhood. Somebody's moved out of it and they haven't renovated it and kept it up. Everything in the backyard is just overgrown. The fences are falling down. It's just a really big mess, and I think Melanie knows exactly what to do to make it all look new again.
It's not the worst that we've done. I'm not falling through the floor here, so that's good. But I know nothing about plants, nothing. We plant flowers or whatever in the planters out front, but I absolutely had no idea about, landscaping design. And so I just wanted Catherine to come in and make sure that where I was going with the staging, with the different placement of furniture, is where we should have gone. And just bringing in the green, the plants, the flowers, add in all the live things that really just make the space pop and come alive.
So we're meeting at her house to go over all the details for the space. You said you had chairs that we could use.
Yes. Yeah, 4 chairs.
4? Okay. And then you said you had a grill.
Yes, grill, and also a dining space.
A dining space?
Yeah.
Okay. When you're staging a house that's for sale, you really want to show how you're going to use all of those spaces. So you want to show them that there's going to be a lounging area with a fire pit, that there's a place to grill, and there's a place to eat your dinner out in this huge patio area.
I'm really good at blending things, and I like to do that in my houses too, and use some of the things that actually come from that property. So
yeah, I love that. The direction that we're going, the layouts of furniture, all of it comes very naturally to both of us. So working with Melanie on this project is going to be so much fun. We have some of the furniture, some of it's going to be yours, and then we probably need to go shopping for a few other things, maybe pillows and stuff.
We don't even have to go shopping.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
I have an attic full of stuff.
Do you think you have stuff for the tabletop?
I have everything. You're gonna die.
Okay. All right, let's go.
I have enough furniture for 3 houses. Welcome to the attic. It's like if Kirkland's and At Home had a baby.
Oh my gosh, Melanie, this is so much stuff. Every style that you can think of, traditional, modern, everything's in there. Maybe too traditional.
Well, we like to blend. Okay.
Yeah.
But no.
No.
Okay.
Melanie having all these things already in her house, of course, saves a ton of money from having to go out and shop for this stuff. But you should never have to go out and shop for it anyway, because staging and styling should be something that incorporates what you already own, so you're not spending more money to try to sell your house. And if you don't have the stuff in your house, call Melanie, because she's got it.
Wooden windows?
Yeah.
From the house?
Yes,
okay.
From the house, the actual house. She has to be ready at a moment's notice to stage a full house. So keeping all that stuff is just part of the job. Let's bring all of them.
Okay.
Because more is better, obviously. Right. But if she ever has to move, that's gonna be a nightmare. Since Melanie has bought this house in a super short period of time, they've ripped out that old rotten deck, put up a new fence, planted the backyard, basically redone everything. And so now is the final step of the staging of the back porch.
So here we are.
It is big.
I know.
Big empty space.
It was bigger than I thought it was going to be, I think.
It always looks bigger on paper, but I think that everything we picked out is going to fit perfect into the space. So you ready to start staging?
Absolutely. Of the homes we've staged, the last 14 of 17 have sold in under 30 days. Staging absolutely helps the house sell quicker, and it's hard. A lot of people don't have that vision, and so to come in and give them that vision is so beneficial to sellers. Totally lighter than I thought it was going to be.
You'll notice that the table is beige and the chairs are very dark, but they do have little bits of beige in them because you never want to be matchy-matchy. We just want to blend.
I like mismatchy.
I love mismatchy. We love to style it up and make it look pretty, but practicality is always key. So we want to show the potential buyers real-life uses like the grill, fire table, a dining table, things that people will really use in the space so they can envision themselves there with their family. I love these boxes.
Yeah, aren't these cool? I found these in an attic on another house that I renovated.
Maybe shipping crates or
yes,
is that what they were?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, for typewriters.
Well, they're gonna make perfect side tables.
Yes,
yeah,
I love
two of them stacked together.
Yep.
You know, I'm not a very sentimental person, but seeing a typewriter box from the early 1900s that's just been sitting in an attic for years and years, real history that we're able to use in our designs, it's really neat. St. Joseph Street, Mobile, Alabama. I would imagine that most or a lot of the stuff that you have for staging came out of houses that you bought anyway.
I found a 1895 pump organ, a 6-piece set of Limoges china, and lots of old family things and clothing.
Total pack rat, but for a good cause. The whole idea of staging is that it's not permanent. You're gonna put it in there, and as soon as the house sells, which is gonna be super quick hopefully, then you pull it right back out. So there's no reason to do a lot of planting and things. So what I like to do is to have a larger container where you put in the store-bought plants in their smaller containers, and then just put some pine straw around the top. It's nice and fluffy, so it'll float over top all of the containers, and it looks like it's planted. So as soon as the house sells, pull it back up and take it with you.
My black and white cushions. That's kind of my thing right now. I'm into the black and white stripes. It's like a classic yet trendy kind of look. It's just really one of my favorites, one of my go-tos. In this house, we're doing black and white mosaic tile and brushed brass, so I think to bring it outside.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect.
Excellent.
That's what you want to do.
Good.
Bring that inside style outside. So this brown around these throw pillows tie into that natural color on the table, the natural color in the wood and the chairs, like it's kind of all tying it together, which is perfect.
I only had 4 of these little rectangular ones.
Yeah.
So I got 2 squares and
On
put
the
them
ends.
on the ends.
Okay, perfect, yeah. It's hard to find 6 pillows really that match.
I know.
Yeah, the church bells.
Isn't that a great touch?
That's awesome.
I know.
I love that.
Midtown.
I know, it's so Midtown, isn't it? I love it. Here, you take the rhino. I like him. You cannot plan all those little tiny things. You kind of bring a bunch of stuff with you and test it out and see if it works. And what's great about having so much stuff in her attic is that we had a bunch of stuff to just gather up, take with us, and then plug and play. We're gonna try the palm front. They're so big though.
It is pretty big.
Let me see. We're gonna have to shorten them for sure. We sat in that consultation and I looked out of her window and saw those palms there, which were perfect for cutting down and using in this space. Ah! Oh my gosh. It's gonna flip over though. We gotta put something in the bottom, even water.
Okay.
We could just fill it with water.
Yeah.
You wanna try that? It's a little unrealistic and kind of hokey as far as if it would actually work out if you were using it in your own space, but for selling a house, the photographs are what brings somebody in to see the space, and that's what it's all about. I love that.
I like it too.
It's kind of ridiculous, but at the same time, it's gonna look really good in photos, which is all that matters.
Yep, I follow that one.
I like that. We added a nice piece of art to that open wall to fill it up and make it not seem so blank. And then we finally are going to add these cafe lights to create that evening time ambiance that everybody needs for their outdoor space.
Working with Catherine was perfect. I can sell that. You know, I can sell, that is living space brought outside. So even though the house is a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house, now we have 3 extra areas outside. You know, it's an absolute sell.
Melanie has a magic touch. I mean, there's no doubt about it that she will sell this house very, very quickly. I think the staging for the outdoor space will definitely help, and I hope that the experience today will be something that she'll carry with her to future house sales. Me and fake plants have a bad relationship.
I feel like 1 fake plant is acceptable, but I don't want it to be like Silk Kevin.
Silk Kevin. That sounds like so nice though, you know? Is this scratchy at all? Okay, I'm just checking. What are these for?
Those are for staging, of course.
What are we talking about?